Hey there, guys.
Hello, everybody, and welcome to episode 2 here on Empyrion. Now, unfortunately, as you can see behind me, there's been a lot of stuff off camera, and the reason for that is because I messed up my microphone settings. Somehow, trying to stream and doing some other things, and so clearly, there was some footage that basically had no sound coming from me. It was just the video. So, I'm going to show you a few of the things on that video. I'm going to recap, tell you what we did, how we got to where we are behind me, and what we are going to be doing for the rest of the episode, because I can't just give you that for an episode. That's boring, and I have an idea to make it even more boss of an episode than it was originally going to be. So, let me get you guys caught up on what we did today already. So, just to get you guys all caught up, this episode was all about starting the base. So I got the base starter block going, and I also gathered a ton of resources between the episode. Then the next part of it, we have to place a generator, fuel tank, constructor, and activate the base. So I go ahead and I'm going to create all of those beginning things. Going to get the constructor going, all that stuff you can make from the survival constructor. So pretty boss. Also, by the way, Howitzer is joining us here on the server, as well as Octavius is still on here building and all that stuff. And we're going to move our base up north to this little peninsula. Now we're going to get up to that little peninsula quick. It's right over here. And we're building the base. Starter block in. Now we place a few more blocks on top of our starter block to just kind of create a base area to put our large constructor, our fuel tank, as well as the other thing. I don't know what the other thing was. The other thing. So, base kind of built. It's time to put our large constructor down. And then we put our generator as well as our fuel tank. Okay, then we went ahead and we activated after putting fuel in, and we started up the whole thing. And let me tell you, the large constructor, it is amazing. The things that you can construct and as fast as you can construct in there is just blows my mind, okay? Next things up, to prepare from drone attacks, we need to create the large ammo box, put ammo in it for our cannon turret. And of course, our cannon turret is going to be placed way up at the top where you can see for miles and mow anything down. Next things up, we need a food processor as well as our O2, and we also needed some H2O creation. So we had to go ahead and find that in our large constructor and craft that stuff up as well. So you can see me here putting down the O2 generator in the water nearby and powering that thing up, and it gets us those large O2 canisters. I quickly found out in order to do the last part, which is the growing food stuff, I needed to get fiber, which grows. It's the hardest plant to find. So to place down our growing plots, so we can start growing our tomatoes and pumpkins right here. We plant in our tomatoes and our pumpkins. And it took forever to grow. Ever. So I came back in the middle of the night, and finally our tomatoes had grown, which completed the second chapter of all the baseline quests. And now we're on to chapter 3, which is building a small vehicle. But first, let's join me in the game. I'm going to build a better base, somewhere different. Dun, 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 dun. Why is it always nighttime in this game? Okay, everybody, back in here to the game. I hope that showing you guys a few of those clips kind of gave you a little bit more settled mind to what I'd done in the last 2.5 hours that I had played on this game. However, here is where Howitzer's base is. This is the shore where I used to be. I have moved all of our stuff up to right here. And as you can see, I've even come in early, a little bit before, and expanded our system here. We got some things growing. We got pumpkins and carrots growing. No, pumpkins and tomatoes, because I've kind of grown to understand, both through Tango Tech's explanations as well as just doing some research of my own, that these canned meats are going to be like our best thing, and the perish time just goes on forever. So I'm going to start trying to get those, the canned vegetables and stuff. However, if we look at the map really quick, we are going to be moving. We're going to be moving away from here, because when I activated the base, I was hoping drones would come in and strike, but actually the drones have all been coming to attack Howitzer's base. So we're going to pick up all of our stuff and move halfway around the world. In fact, we're going to have to duck underneath this abandoned mine area, so we're probably going to have to go like down through these mountains and over this way, over to this giant lake. We are going to set up shop probably on this island or this island, somewhere right over here. I don't know, I need to get over here first and see if there's like an Obsidian outpost or something right around here, which would be bad. But we are going to come right over here, and I think that's our first best bet as to where we're going to build our base. Oh, like a boss! Where did he come from? As I was about to say before I was so rudely interrupted, this right here might be a good spot to start a base, okay? We're in this little shallow plains area, I think. And so what we're going to do is we're not just going to throw down our starter block willy-nilly and whatnot. We're going to actually dig down a little bit and place our starter block down in the ground a little bit, because that is going to give us just an extra little bit of protection from all these drones and stuff that come over and start shooting, because then we're going to place our base blocks on top of that block. So it's going to be down in this hole, right down here, and then we'll build up out of there. Yeah, whatever. Doesn't really matter. I haven't planned this whole thing out yet, so. Yeah, boom. Oh wait, that's a little bit crooked though. Actually, that's fine. I don't have to be all straight-laced all the time. Okay, so now let's grab some steel blocks. Let's start building this thing. You know what? We're going to be riding this thing from various sides. So I do want this thing to be straight, actually. Dang it! Okay, first fail. Yes, I do. Wait a second. Where did it go? I can't pick up those things? I'm way in the middle of nowhere! Are you serious? Oh my god. Huge fail. And that'll give us a good starting area. The only things that I know about this base that I know that I want so far, I should say, is I know I need a place to run my vehicles into, which is either my small vessel or my hovercraft, which I'll have hopefully very soon. And then I'm going to need a place to grow plants. And I'm going to need a place where my large constructor and all of that jive and stuff is. It's always nighttime in this game, I swear. Yep, that works. Okay, everybody, we are back over here. We are at the new base. Everything is taken out from the old place that we had. Our turret is just mowing down drones left and right. The only problem is I don't have a quick way to get across the water right now, and this is an island, so it makes it a little bit of a pain in the butt to go and raid those. But as you can see, we got the food processor, the generator, the large constructor, the ammo box, the fuel tank, the O2 tank. In fact, I've added O2 tank and O2 dispenser? I don't know. And then also the fridge. I had to go get the fridge. It took me about 3 or 4 trips. It is not a fun, pleasant trip, so I don't want to have to do it very often. But it's done. Now, the next things that we have to do is I'm going to start making this place a little bit beautiful. So what we really need, we need to make ourselves not just the multi-tool, but also... where did it go? The color tool and the texture and symbol tool. That's what we are looking for. So there we go. Those 2 things are going to go ahead and craft up, because those 2 things will allow us to texture the floor here as well as color it any color that we want. So, alright. Alright, let me get into F5 mode. Let's check this out. Okay, this is going to be like our floor. And I want it to be like a hangar bay that we're going to be able to approach from either that side there or from the north this way. So, we're going to have a huge hangar door on both sides of this. Now, I have to actually figure out for structural integrity, what are we allowed to do? Like, how far can I push the support beams for this and the support beams for this side over, so that we can actually figure out how high I can make the ceiling, how open I can make this. I want to figure out how far across I can make it, because obviously I don't want to have a support beam in the very middle, and I wonder why this block is a little bit funky. Okay, everybody, a quick progress update. You can see that I have been fairly busy. You know what, I think these turret towers need to go up another couple blocks too, but we have basically the outline of this. And by the way, I apologize for not doing more recording. However, it is quite annoying having to record during the nighttime, and it seems like it is always nighttime. I don't know how, but it seems that way. So, you can see that I have our turrets raised up quite a bit more. I'm going to put another one right over here on the same type of tower. We got the hangar doors in place. We got our hangar space, I guess you could call it that. I want to try out this texture tool, though. Let's see what we can do here for a hangar floor. I don't know. What's this look like? know if I like that. Let's try... Is this just like random normalness? Yeah, that's normalness. Okay. Whoa! Oh my god, much bright. So much bright. Oh god. And that looks dumb on the floor. Just gonna fly through all of them here. You guys, this texture tool, that's not horrible, maybe. I don't know. Oh my god, this is gonna be obscene. Look at that, yeah. Alright. Anyway, once I figure out which color or what texture I want, then I can also use the coloring tool. And seeing as how we are hodag here, we're gonna probably go with little green, maybe some brown. Yeah, that's kind of my deal here. Yeah. Yep, and you can click to apply to whole block. So let's just do that. Yeah. I don't know. I don't know what to do here, you guys. I think what I'm going to do is do green there, and then these in the middle may have to be a different color. I should have rotated those, but if I do brown, that probably looks gross. Yeah, that's not cool. It's basically blending in. I don't want that. Blue? Green and blue? I don't know if I care for that either. Maybe just a... No, that's horrible. No, that's not as bad as the dark brown, but I don't know. Obviously, I'm going to have to play around with this quite a bit, you guys, in order to get a color. I do like this green, but I have no idea about the rest of it, so... Oh my gosh, the color tool stretches for infinity. So I'm going to go ahead and play with this color. What? Is it out? Oh, that's just blank. Ooh, that might work. Oh, cool. Okay, I gotta play around with this. I gotta decorate this a little bit more. Okay, everyone, I can't wait for daytime, but with the structural integrity thing turned on, you can kind of see everything as it is. I have raised up our turrets to one more block, so it's basically double the height of our bay, docking bay, cargo bay doors, or whatever you want to call these things. I've also started to work on a design right here. Let me through. No, hello. Can't steer. Right here for the inside of the bay. Kind of the same, same blocks as I did on the outside. Just used a little bit differently, and using some of the half blocks here as well, so that I can kind of keep everything on the inside looking cool. I think what I'm going to do for the door on the outside here is I'm going to take out this round pillar, put in a regular block, and then extend this round pillar out one block, and then I can basically just flip the inside of what I have here. I could flip that and have that be what it looks on the outside as well. Alright, so I was literally starting to show you the textures, but in the dark. So now that there's a little bit of sunlight, at least at this time of day, you can see that the texturing tool that I used here is turned this to kind of like, I don't know what you would even call that, but it's just, I love it. I love that texture. And then what I've gone and done is I've used a little bit lighter green. I think if I take out the coloring tool here, it's not the darkest green, it's the lighter one, because the darker one was just way too dark. So the lighter one really works well. You call it the doors green. Got the inside of the base here working. Alright, I think what I'm going to do, I might still change that design a little bit, but one thing that's really bugging me is I want to put a turret on the very other side of this. Like, I want to be able to walk through a door here and go to my turret that's going to be lower down, because due to our core being right underneath this structure here, we need to find a way to basically keep this thing 100% protected at all times. Otherwise, we're going to be really not having a good time. So I want to make it one more block wide here, and then we're going to come straight through a door and have another turret right here, but like on the ground level, shooting toward this forest if I have to. And I think between the three of the turrets, then at least this side of the base is pretty well protected. So we're going to do that. Another thing is we're running low on iron. If I'm going to keep building this thing, or at least get the cargo bay done right now in this episode, one problem we're going to have is that then we're going to have no iron to build our hovercraft. And I really want to get that done and not do more. I don't want to do more mining with my really boring drill, because it takes forever, and that is not an understatement. So what we're going to do here, because I do want this episode to be all about our base, not about the next thing. The next thing, you know, we have to... Oh, we can't build advanced CPUs, so we can't build the tier 2 drill. I would have to drill with this. We'll see. I might spend some time between episodes getting more resources, but I do want to finish this out a little bit more. And that includes basically in the next nighttime, I'm going to tear down this half of the base. I want to make the turrets one more block taller so that I can put a little black, edge on the top. I also want to knock that back wall out one more this way so that I can make my turret over there. And I might put the roof on it as well. So let me go ahead and do all those things. And then I'll be back. Oh, by the way, I have to get some food over here too because I am starting to... I don't want to die of hunger. I got my fridge now, so if I go gather a crap ton, I can just put it in there and we'll be good. But right at the moment, food is a problem. I need to go out on the hunt first before I do any of that stuff. So I was just waiting for daytime to be able to show you guys a little bit of this texture tool, how we got that done, how we got the... A little bit of everything going here, really. Okay, I have gone ahead and used a bunch of iron. I've taken out this wall, and I got our cannon in here, as well as the 2 cannons up top, so we should be very heavily protected. I've put in lighting, even. I've put in some pillars. This door eventually is going to lead somewhere, but right now it just leads nowhere. But it does look pretty cool. I wanted to make one just to check it out. Okay, so as far as the texture tooling, then we got the black, got the green, got the dark, whatever. We got our 2 giant doors. If you look on the outside, I've also installed some glass here in the middle. I'm not sure what to do with this stuff yet on the outside. I think I might just have this be a flat wall, and I know it's not the most cool thing to do, but I don't know. I don't know what else to do. We could just circle it off. Can make that little circle joint on the top there. And then come down with it here. I've also used up a bunch more iron, but as I was waiting for the daytime, I just went and got about 600 or 700 more ore. So we should be okay. Now, I don't know how much more I'm going to be able to do, though. We have a hangar. Got all of the good stuff right here. We have, this upper crossbar, and there's elevators inside each of these towers, so you can go up and access the turrets if you want. But I think there has to be something where you come up here and you walk across and maybe enter some other parts. So where I'm standing right now, we're probably going to have you go through some of these doors, you go up a little bit, and you're going to go into the farming level when you go up a little bit. Over on this side, you're going to go in, you're going to go up a little bit, you're going to go into maybe a control room with the constructor and all that stuff. You're going to go a little bit further up. I also realized we're going to need a storage room of some kind, so I think actually what we're really going to do is I think we're going to have this door come up a little bit to a control or to a storage room maybe. This room come up to farming level. And then another way is going to lead us kind of way up higher. And that's going to be kind of our control room with our constructor, all of our gizmos and gadgets, as well as our control room, you guys. Check this out. I built an LCD. I don't know why. I tried it out. All you can do is kind of like write stuff on it. It's not that special, so I'm not even going to show you guys. But it's an LCD. What the heck? It's just awesome. And I think this base is looking pretty legit for a starter. So I'm going to try to go and add in maybe the farming level or a storage level. And then I think we're going to be done. Nope, I think farming and storage is going to have to wait for another episode, you guys. I think we are going to be done because I don't want to burn more and more iron. I want to get to making our hover vessels so that we can just fly around this planet, you guys. If you look really close to us, if I check out the map, we have this research outpost alpha. We have down here, where is it? Back over where we originally were. We have this, which is a part of the Crash MS Titan, the front part. And that is going to have some good stuff. I'm going to look for some tier 2 resources inside of some of that junk. We can make a better drill. We can upgrade our... Look at this. Large residential complex. Villages all over the place. Here's another village. Abandoned mine. Large residential. Empyrion outpost. I want to get further in the game before I waste so much more time just drilling down these deposits with the most basic drill. And that's going to be rather boring to do so. So you know what we're going to do? We're going to see what other kind of gun I can craft right now, because I want to try to take out some of those outposts in a future episode, or very soon. Alright, you guys, we have the new and improved pistol. I hear something nearby. We have the assault rifle. trusty assault rifle. There. Okay, we have what I think might be my new favorite, although I haven't tried it yet, but it's a sniper rifle. We have the shotgun, and we have the rocket launcher. And all of them are locked and loaded. Now, the research thing over here, I know has some drones. Uh-oh, I think he saw me. I hope he saw me. Yeah, he saw me. He's coming. Good. Ha! I don't like it as much, though. I didn't like it as much as I thought I would. I need to get this rocket launcher out, I think. I think it's rocket launcher time. Die, mule scum. Oh, we're leaving divots. It's not that accurate, though. Guys, I'm not loving the guns. Oh, man. Let's just shoot the shotgun once. That one's not bad. I don't know. Maybe the dynamite's better? I think my favorite is currently still my assault rifle. You know what? We're going into the research outpost. Okay, let's do it. Ooh. Okay, you guys, we're inside the research outpost. Fridge storage. Yes, containers. Look at this. I got fries and ham and stuff. Yes. Oh my gosh, these are all storage containers. Yes, I'll take everything. Oh my gosh, I'm full already. I'm full already. Never mind, I won't take everything. Let's put the food back. I want these other resources. Ah, sorry, I didn't mean to do that. Oh my god, look at the storage. I don't even have this ore on this planet. So, ore, control parts, medical stuff. What is this rock? Giant snake rock. What do we got over here? I don't want to get in cryo chambers. No thank you. Ain't trying to sleep a long time. What's over here? More cryo chambers. Access box large. Is it gonna put me in the box? I don't want to get in the box. Repository box medium. Oh, okay. That's not bad. Not as bad as I thought. Okay, we got more shotgun shells. I think I got some more. I got some of this, don't I? Fuel pack. Hydrogen fuel pack. That's intense. I don't know if I have that yet. Guys, we're out of storage. Adrenaline shot, small O2, antidote. Stuff. Wait, isn't it? I know! I don't want to get in. Oh, sorry. Sorry, I freaked out a little bit there, everybody. What is in here? O2. Alright, we got some O2. This is O2 station. Very nice, actually. I'll take some of that. Oh, no O2 in the tanks. Medic station. Cool. Clone chamber. I don't want. Kitchen counter. More corn, mule milk, energy pills. Oh my gosh, this is awesome! So great. Is this more containers? Yeah, just more stuff. Good. That's a large one. An ore of the stuff that I don't have. Oh my gosh, this is awesome, you guys. I need to loot all of this. Possibly come back and tear some of it down once I find the core so that I can get some of the resources. However, everybody, that is going to be it for today's episode. I hope that you enjoyed more storage containers. Haha! I don't have that. Okay, anyway, I hope that you enjoyed the episode today. If you have any comments or suggestions for... What? Be quiet. Trying to do the outro. Anyway, you guys, if you have any suggestions, any comments, or anything like that on what we did here today, make sure to let me know down in the comment section. I will read it, and I do take some of the advice that is down there, so make sure you have me check that out. However, we're out of time for today. I hope you enjoyed watching, and have a nice day, you guys.